Thank you, Senator Murphy.
Thanks, Alex. Senator Booker.
My mom talks a lot about this memory she had as a little girl in Detroit, Michigan, where she would be woken up in the middle of the night to help a black family or a black person take shelter in their basement apartment while they got them food and supplies to get them over to Canada. And when I was young and growing up and first started hearing these stories, I said, why did you need to help black families escape into Canada? And my mom and my grandparents would tell me that it was because in their southern communities, they said something to someone that offended some authority, some social moray, and they faced vicious reprisals. So much so they'd have to give up their jobs and their families and flee the government and those that they were enabling who would terrorize and target those people. And it was so bad that they felt the only safety for these people was to get them out of America. My grandparents witnessed the Red Scare and McCarthyism. They witnessed the targeting of artists like comedians that they loved, from Lenny Bruce, who was censored, to a whole generation of black comedians that were targeted for their jokes and what they said. My mom was an activist in the civil rights movement, and standing up and speaking truth could get you killed. From those who went out to register people to vote, like Goodman, Cheney, and Schwerner, to people like Fred Shuttlesworth that had their houses bombed and their families attacked for what they said, for speaking truth to power. I'm proud of my family. I'm proud of the fact that my grandparents, at a terrible time in our country's history, did actions of defiance, defense, and actions of democracy. I just want to tell everybody right now, we are in our dark and dangerous time in America. This is a dark and dangerous time. And it's a time that we do something about it, and it starts with speaking up. I would like to believe that my grandparents in heaven right now look at this legislation and are proud of it. But this legislation is not enough. All of us right now have to begin to believe, what are we doing in defense of one of our most fundamental constitutional principles? Some of us have sworn an oath to defend our Constitution. It is under assault right now. I am telling you, if we at the people, not just folks who agree on some partisan spectrum, but all Americans stand up in defense of the right to speak your truth as you see it, if we do that, if we respond to these assaults on the First Amendment by locking arms, we won't just defend democracy. We will do what my grandparents and parents' generations did, said, and sang. We shall overcome this dark time.
Thank you, Cory. Representative Sarr.